Oh, how you doing? Look, I'm at a place called Capers. I'm in like a kind of strip mall, you know. It's like a kind of parking area everywhere and loads of restaurants all around it. This is right in the centre. It's got a little playground in it, a fountain and stuff. Looks beautiful for the kids actually, you know, at the weekend maybe. Sort of thing that people would hang out. Yeah, this place Capers is, they sell a few burgers and stuff, but they sell mostly Indian food, like, you know, lots of different chats and stuff like that. I've ordered myself a Tiffin. So it's a little bit like a sort of a thali really, I suppose. So I'm going to get a little kind of mini dosa and stuff like that and a few little curries, but we'll have a look. But it's still hot, man. It's still hot. We're at the end of September now, coming up to October. Bahrain is still very hot, unusually I think. It's gone down. It's dropped about 10 degrees. It's only about 38, 39 now. Something stupid like that. But yeah, here we are having a little afternoon tiffin and a little cup of tea, karak tea, as we call it in this part of the world, masala chai. Yeah, let's see what it's like. Yeah, so just opposite me is a Thai restaurant, a burger place, a shawarma place, a Chinese place. Behind me there's loads more stuff. We'll have a little wander around there in a second. I'll just show you little clips of that. But yeah, it's nearly all, at 90% restaurants, in, like I say, in a kind of little strip mall with a little park in the middle. It's quite nice. Like I say, it's going to be much nicer in the winter time. Bahrain is much nicer in the winter because it's bloody horrible in the real summer. That's past us now. July and August is usually unbelievably hot, and it was this year, but we're going to bear it, grin and bear it. And but it is got a little bit cooler. Like I say, a month or so ago I wouldn't be sitting here at all. Just forget it. But yeah, let's just see what this is like. I think I'm going to get like a little Vada, little curries, or maybe a little dal or something. It's like a little kind of selection of some beautiful vegetarian stuff. So let's check it out. Alright, so me tiffin's arrived. So I've got a dosa. I thought it was going to be smaller than this. They've actually given me a full-size dosa. A masala dosa by the looks of it. I've got a puri, full of air that is. A wada or a vada. Then I've got some chutney, some sambal, which is like a kind of vegetable curry, some chana and some shira. So I'm going to tuck in and see what it's like. I'm going to start off with me puri. So you just break that up. You can see that stuff there. And I'm just going to dip it in. Oh, very tasty. Very tasty indeed. I've also got an idli. But yeah, this is quite good. Let's taste the sambal. The sambal and the chutney, which is like a coconut chutney, you generally have with your dosa. But yeah, nice little thing here. Not super expensive at all. In fact, very reasonable. All vegetarian. And I'm loving this. A few other things on the menu. I mean, quite a lot of other puris and chats and stuff like that. Absolutely delicious. Coconut chutney is always fantastic. I'll just dip some on there. Oh, I love that. Nice and creamy. Got the black mustard seeds in there as well. But yeah, it'd be nice. I mean, I'd imagine in the evening this place is quite busy because it will cool down. And in the winter, I'm sure that it's a wonderful place to come. There's a playground, good playground, but 1 metre away from me, you know, big old plastic slide stuff and all that. Lots of the traditional Arab benches painted blue around the edge. I think they're called busters. You know, the big fountain. It's not on at the moment, but there we go. I'm sweating already, aren't I? Enjoying this. That chana's really good. So I'm going to go in with me wada or vada now. They're kind of, it's like a donut, isn't it? Let me break it open. It actually looks like a donut as well, but savoury. Mustard seeds in there again, some cumin seeds, fresh curry leaves. So it's quite spicy, much more spicy than the puri that we just had. Also really lovely vada actually. Sometimes they can be a bit tough, you know, a bit dense, but this one is really light. I think it's fresh. I don't know if you see the fresh curry leaves in there. That's delicious actually, really good. I'm going to get me idli now. To show you that inside, it's pretty much assembled away. And then what I'm going to do, I've got some tissues been delivered. Thank you so much. Needed that. And I mean, all these things are very breakfasty. A big puri like that with some curry on the side, like a dal or something, very breakfasty. Idli, again, kind of steamed, soft beautifulness, great for breakfast. And the dosa, well, the masala dosas are kind of any time thing really. You can have that breakfast, lunch or dinner. Pretty much one of my favourite things in the whole world, so I will have it for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Let's give it a go. I just want to show you that. It's a beautiful size. And inside a masala dosa, when they say masala dosa, so we've got the lovely crisp dosa. Masala dosa usually just means, well, not usually, every time, will mean it's got potatoes in it, some spiced potatoes. Again, curry leaves, mustard seeds. Really crispy, beautiful. And this is where the sambar or sambal comes in, which is like a very kind of watery vegetable curry, along with coconut chutney. Now they've only given me one chutney today. This is a slightly green one. Sometimes you get a white one and a green one, and sometimes even a red one, which is fairly hot. But I'm not complaining at all. In fact, I'm super happy. This place is actually better than I thought it was going to be. I've read a few reviews, and I always like to do a few reviews. You can't really trust reviews, can you? You kind of think you can, but I think often I've read a review and it's people just going bloody amazing, amazing, amazing. I get there and I'm like, oh, is it? Or other places I've been the opposite. You know, it's like, yeah, not so much, yeah, blah blah blah. And I've got there and it's fantastic. But masala dosa, wow. I think the best masala dosa I've ever had was in Mumbai. I can't remember the area I was in. It's on one of the other videos. Just a wonderful, wonderful restaurant. I went with a friend of mine there, guy from Mumbai, good mate of mine. He took me to this place. I mean, like I said, I've eaten 1,000 of these at least. But this one particular one that he took me to was absolutely gorgeous. In fact, it was so good, I think I had 2 or 3 of them. What a pig. Don't call me Simon Bellyfull for nothing. So, we've just eaten the end of the crispy bit of the dosa. We're getting to the potato now. Look. So this is, let's see if this is good or not. Can you see in there, we've got chili in there, mustard seeds, curry leaves. Obviously got some turmeric in there, some other spices into the potato. Yeah, it's good. It's good. So look, I'm here by myself. I just happened to be passing this place, so I thought I'd give it a go. But I think when the weather does eventually cool down, this is a great place for the kids to come as well. Let me crack on here. Well, I've nearly done it, but I haven't done it. Now look, this is called a grand or a big tiffin. And there's a mini tiffin. I should have probably ordered the mini, shouldn't I? Eyes bigger than my belly. But I mean, I've done well. I've done like 80% of it. But yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's not the most amazing food I've ever had, but it's good. And there's not a shortage of these places in Bahrain or in the Gulf region, you know, just because we've got such a massive Indian community. I mean, I think 50% or something stupid of everyone is from India, or at least from the Indian continent. You know, we've got a lot of Bengalis here, so some good Bengali food here. I'll take you and see some of that stuff. Pakistani, loads of that, and a lot of Indians, and mostly from Kerala in the south. But there are, you know, from other places, but mostly from Kerala. Buying ingredients and going out to eat this style of food is not difficult in this country at all. Not difficult at all. Right, I think I'm done. We'll get the bill. It's not going to be a lot. I'll pop that up in a minute. I'm done for the day. See you later. Alright, look, before I go, in fact I'm back and I said goodbye already. Listen, I just got the bill. It was 1.5 dinars. That is about £3 or just under $4. Very, very cheap. So that was for that whole plate of food that I had, and a water and a little karak tea. So yeah, an absolute bargain. So because of the price point I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. Yeah, well done, Capers, well done. Well done. See you in the winter.